The demonstration for Sprint 1 and 2, including all the must-have that we have so far. Before I get started, I want to clarify that the TA on Thursday told us that we do only need to have the database deployed. We don't need the front end and the back end deployed. We just need to be able to run it locally and then just give them the GitHub for them to be and the steps on how to run this locally. And we do not have to deploy any of the backend, the front end, just the database. I just want to have that cleared. And if you have any questions about that, feel free to ask me on Thursday during the lab section. I just wanted to get that out of the way. So to start running this application, what we have to do is that you will clone the Git repository. You will do npm install. So what I did. So let's just start from the beginning because we do not want to start from like a further step. So what we have to do is that we have to split the terminal. My terminal is going to take a little bit longer. I have a slower computer. It's fine. See, now, have you noticed that it says group 27? So to get into both the client and the server, you have to change directory into the client. And then you have to change directory into the server. Now, we have all the installs and all the commands inside of our package.json. So you're going to do npm install for both of these, for the server and the client. But since we already have it installed already, in our case, we do not have to do that. But when you're actually running it, you're going to have to hit npm install for both of them. Now, the next step is we're going to hit npm start for both of these applications. This is gonna take a little bit longer because of my computer's a little slow. It's just nothing wrong. It's just my computer's a little slow. See, well, backend's up and running. Server is listening on port 3001, and now our front end is gonna start running soon. There. All right. So this is the home screen of the must-haves that for our healthcare camp data collection. And to start off, we're gonna add a patient. Let's add a patient where actually, you know what? We're gonna add. Let's go to. Oh, all right. I was in the wrong section. I was in the admin section. Sorry about that. But let's just register. We're gonna register a let's just register a medical staff. So the email is gonna be, I don't know, we can do any email, hi@gmail.com. And then our password could be 123. Our medical credentials could be we are a doctor. And then we're gonna assign ourselves a village. Badura, this one, that one, then this one. These are the villages that we were assigned. Keep in mind for them for later in the demonstration. And we're gonna hit register. Medical staff are registered successfully. It is now saved into our Yugabyte database that has been deployed. Now we can go into login. We're not going to save the password. We're going to do a medical staff because that's what we are. We're going to do hi@gmail.com, and then our password is going to be 123. Nice. And now we've logged into as a medical staff. So as you can see, we have no patients found. Why? Because we need to add our patient. So that means we can go to the home, to the dashboard. We can add a patient. Let's add a patient of government ID of 123456. We're going to have a name of, I don't know, we can use my name. We can use Christopher, if I can spell that right. We're going to have the last name as Lamb. And we're going to do a date of birth as this day. We're going to name a relative, I don't know, Sean, a phone number of 123456789, an email of chris@gmail.com, and then the address of 313 Fake Street. And okay, so we gotta keep in mind that the government ID is 123456. This is for later on. I'll show you later. And then we're gonna assign ourselves to a village, Badura. Patient added successfully. Now we can go to the staff dashboard, and now we can see the patients of me that we just recently added. Now, optionally, we could change our password. So instead of 123, we could do 123, but our new password could be 456 or 456. And then we change the password, and now we're allowed to, it takes us to the home page. Still, let's see our patient, and now we can log out. Now, an important feature and a key feature that we added was the admin feature. So a special email is admin@gmail.com, and then our password is just admin. And now you can see that admin has a similar feature like medical staff where we can add a patient. We can add their ID, name, just like the medical staff. And we can also see them in the patient dashboard, in the staff dashboard. But unique, and we also have a change password. But uniquely, we have an admin dashboard. Now, the cool features about the admin dashboard is that there are different there are medical staff that we've registered. Remember, hi@gmail.com. He's a doctor, and we recently added that. We can add him to make him a doctor, or we can edit him. So we can remove villages. So let's say this one he's not a part of anymore. This one he's not a part of. But we just add him to a random village like this one. Now, it will reflect all these changes, as you can see here. It just stores it back into the database. And now we have patients, and we can delete a patient. I don't know, I don't like this one. We can delete it. It's deleted. And then, for example, we can go to the village map, which is a unique feature of our application. We could pick one of these pings, which is all mapped to a local village in India, and we're gonna click here. Yeah, Badura, I remember that one. And then remember how we have our doctor is assigned is hi@gmail.com. That's a doctor. We also assigned a few other doctors as well. And then the average age is 2.8 and the number of patients. So that data is just a SQL statement where we just counted up the number of patients, and we also took the average age. We just simply added all their ages and divided by how many of the patients are there. And then finally, we can actually delete a doctor or a medical staff if we want to. So get rid of hi, yes, and oh, there's a local error. I'll be able to fix that, and we'll have that back and running. But now if we go back into if we log out, we could log in finally, as I want to show you the patient. So for example, a patient ID would be 123456. We can have the first name as Christopher, the last name as Lamb, and we can log in. And now we can see the patient data. Now you can see, you can go home, but you can also see your patient data. You can also edit different features. So for example, John, I don't know, our relative's name is Sarah, for example. And then so on and so forth. We haven't added the symptoms yet. That's going to mainly be a Sprint 3 task, and including all the should-haves. But yeah, this is basically our demonstration of the healthcare camp data collection.